Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Lydia. I have more than 10 years of experience in finance, and on this channel you don't need to start rich to become financially free. In today's episode, I want to go over 7 ways you can diversify your portfolio to prepare for a bear market. And this is super important to talk about, particularly right now because the stock market is down, crypto is down, and inflation has been rising. Please subscribe for regular tips and tricks to turn your wealth into well-being and to maximize your portfolio. These are things besides buying government bonds, corporate bonds, or money market funds, because those returns are usually not going to keep up with the rate of inflation, especially in today's climate. Here are 7 ways to diversify your portfolio for a bear market, from the least to the most risky, in my opinion, of course. This content is intended as a form of education, and please consult with your financial advisor before making any final decisions about your money and your investments, okay? So number 1 is physical gold or precious metals. You can have physical or not, but physical gold is the classic hedge against inflation. People buying gold, silver, platinum, palladium, and you can learn more about that in one of my other videos. In the last century, gold has gone up about 9,000%, which sounds incredible until you compare it to the overall stock market, which has gone up 60,000% in the last 100 years. So gold is something that you do want to keep in your portfolio, but you don't want to over leverage yourself in gold or any asset for that matter. Now, if you don't want to take on the actual risks of insuring your physical gold, you can buy digital forms of the asset. So next I want to talk about real estate, physical or not. First of all, if you can afford to buy physical real estate, good for you. You definitely should. It is a foundational asset to any portfolio and will potentially give you passive income during a bear market and allow you to retire into the future. And you can also gain from the appreciation on that asset. If you're not going to go out and buy physical real estate, you can buy digital or synthetic real estate, such as real estate investment trusts, which you can learn about in some of my other videos on REITs, and tokenized real estate, which is essentially the blockchain form of investing in real estate, where you can have actual ownership of the real estate asset instead of just a paper note. And on the most cutting edge that you have probably never been able to do in any other bear market is to buy digital land. This is land in the metaverse, such as in Decentraland or the Sandbox, or one of the many blockchain metaverses that are being developed. You can find a plot of land or a blockchain that you believe in, a project that you believe in, and buy a plot of metaverse land and watch that grow. And I am going to make a mini course on how to diversify according to your age, and that is coming out soon, so stay tuned for that. I'm actually going to Dubai to the Meta Week conference to talk about the metaverse, and I will be on a panel for opportunities for the metaverse in Africa. So stay tuned for an update on that later. Number 3 are dividend stocks. Now, dividend stocks are a staple to any long-term portfolio management strategy because you want to be able to eventually retire and earn passive income from your investments. Now, during a bear market, a dividend stock could be a good idea because you will still be guaranteed to earn some money or some dividends. And I caution against this because if you do not have a very large amount of capital to put into these dividend stocks, then it might not benefit you as much as some of the other options that I'm going to go through or that I already have mentioned. Now, number 4 are essential market stocks. Now, these things tend to be popular, especially during bear markets, and these are all the essential services such as food and beverage companies, pharmaceutical companies. Even when the general market is down, the things that tend to actually outperform and that will always outlive any market crash are the essential goods. Essential goods and services, especially as we saw in 2020, are the things that are going to outlive any market crash. Now, number 5 are index funds. And again, if the overall market is down, an index fund could go down as well. However, by investing in index funds, you are guaranteeing yourself exposure to only the best performing companies during the bear market time. Now, number 6 is very new, and it comes from the same breath as blockchain, metaverse, and real estate, and this is staking and lending your crypto to get a very steady and decent interest during a bear market. So one of my personal ideas and plans for this bear market or the next bear market, whenever it does come, will be to buy a lot of USDC. Now, I plan to be lending with Celsius to earn about 8 to 10% on my USDC, and this will also allow me to beat inflation. And I will be making another video soon about how much money you would need to have staked in order to completely live off that investment. So The last but not least, number 7, would be dollar cost averaging. And as much as this isn't a strategy against a bear market, it's a strategy for the next bull market or the next bull run. And what does that mean? It means understand where the market is going. Invest in the things that you believe in are going to be here for the very long term. And when markets are down, look at it as an opportunity to buy as much of that thing as possible. And if you're right, and you invested smartly, it only takes that one thing to make your dreams come true. Those who often succeed the most in the market are the ones who are buying when everything else was down. Hit the like button if you enjoyed this video, and let me know your thoughts in the comments. To be ready for when it goes down, to be ready for when things get bad. Let me know what you think. Which of these was your favorite ways to invest during a bear market? If you already have a strategy, let me know in the comments. Thank you so much, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Take care.